Pandas. 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 I got brawls on it. Just dope lean and Fanta. Pandas. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you guys are here. Welcome. 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 Thanks for joining. Sorry, Pandas. Actually need to make... There it is. Sorry about that. Disclaimer disappeared. All right, Pandas. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. We do have a second entry long triggering about to trigger here. I'm skipping it. Yeah, it looks like it's about to scalp you out though. Pretty like immediately. I mean, that's exactly what you want to see right when you enter a trade. It's a nice strong push in the direction of your trade. Good morning, guys. Let me say good morning to a couple of you guys. Day trading, good morning. You can't cheat on life. Good morning, Glenn Paul. Good morning. He says uptrend all night now. Looking for a bigger pullback to the 21 EMA for a second entry long here. That does give you a nice scalp there. I skipped the trade. Just floating in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, I mean, it comes after this strong move up. Couldn't reverse here, but let's see. Frank Angelo, good morning from Jersey. Hey guys, make sure you drop a GM in the chat. Scalp that like button. $100 likes before 9:30, before the market open. 100 likes before the market open, and yeah, we can start off this day with some whiskey. 100 likes before market open. Let's get some whiskey. That's 9:30. Roberto from Chile. Tanner, good morning. Kid Poker. I'm about to snap today. Oof. Kid Poker. Hey, let's talk it through. Let's talk it through. let's figure out what's going on. What's going on? What's happening? What's wrong? What's wrong? Carl Herman, good morning from North Carolina. Jesus is King of Kings. What a name. All right, what's up? Mike G, good morning. Merry Christmas. SW Blaze, good morning. Corsi, good morning. I wish, good morning. Glenn Paul would love another Big Mama trade today. That would happen if we have continuation, but we're so far away from it. I don't know what's gonna happen today. Good morning, guys. BZB, Jamie and Lewis. Good morning, guys. Hugh, good morning. Peter Cho, good morning. Kid Poker, good morning. Sweet Onions, good morning. D1 Madman, good morning. Mike Thompson, good morning. David Wall. Mark Lucas, good morning, guys. Jeff, good morning. Icky, good morning. Samuel, good morning. From North Carolina. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you guys are here on Bye Bye Money. If you guys don't know, we trade the E-mini every single day. Is Trades by Man on vacation or something? I'm getting a lot more viewers than I typically get. Hopefully this is the new norm. That'd be nice. Is Trades by Man on a vacation or something? Usually happens when Trades by Man's not trading. Streaming. Kid Poker says, was up 180 yesterday. Told myself to stop. Just got funded last Thursday. Ended up losing 580 yesterday after being up 180. Oof, I see. Going on tilt. He's not on vacation. Woo! All right. Hey. Looks like the YouTube algorithm is finally pushing my stream out. I see. Like, I almost want to start, like, doing these, like, big trades now. But the problem is that this is actual money. So if I do these big streams or big trades, like big swing trades, it's so risky. When you trade actual money, it's pretty scary. Kind of working from the ground up here for me. Thanks, guys. All right. Yeah. These two guys are the big ones. I didn't even hear about this Patrick guy until kind of recently. Kind of came out of nowhere for me, but maybe he's been streaming for a long time. I don't know. Glenn Paul says, I'm here because Patrick Whelan and Trades My Man are off, but I'm glad I'm here because I trade second entries. Let's go, baby. Hey, you should join this. You should join this stream. If you're trading second entries, this is the stream you need to join. Kid Poker says, need to make $200 today. I know. I mean, especially with a name like Kid Poker, I know the feeling of wanting to just regain what you lost. I know the feeling. In fact, I still get it often. But the truth is, you do not need to make $200 today. You know, the only thing telling you that you need to make $200 today is that little thing inside you, that little devil inside you that says that, you know, you need to gain back the money you lost. Look at the reality of things. You have lost nothing. This is a prop firm. You've really lost nothing if you think about it. Not only that, you have all the time in the world. And Charles says, when you know you're on tilt, oftentimes the bad thing about tilt is you've realized it afterwards. You start moving your stop losses and entering trades that make no sense. But by then you're already on tilt, so you're like, that mechanism that helps you recognize you're on tilt is already kind of like bypassed. And yeah, it's hard to tell. But I think when you have certain feelings, and you have to have like extreme self-awareness, certain feelings like, you know, getting angry, or certain feelings like I need to make money, I need to take a trade just to make the money up. when you have other motivations than just a clean setup, you know, with the correct market cycle. Usually when you start taking bigger risk, and but by then, you know, it's kind of like this snowball. When you take the bigger risks, oftentimes you lose, and then now you have to take even bigger risks to make up that money you lost, you know, in the previous trade, and it continues, and it's a vicious cycle. Pike, do you stream live every day? Yes, live every single day. I have a pre-market show that you can join, and that's for pandas who pay. It's like $5 a month. I consider it, you know, you guys, you know, just buy me coffee once a month, you know, for all the hard work I do, streaming every single day, putting my own capital at risk. What a move. On the daily chart, this looks so bearish. This looks so bearish on the daily chart. Like, it looks so incredibly bearish to me. I'm like shocked that we're back up like this. I really thought we'd just have continuation here, but if we don't have any follow through on this this trap bar, then we can reverse. But this looks so bearish to me. Like, I already in my mind had decided like we're gonna go and try to test this low here because of this trap trade on the daily chart, and and I don't know, like if I saw this in any other chart, I would say, man, this is bearish. This is gonna break this low, like by like the minimum, we're gonna break this pivot low. But yeah, we'll see. Market's about to open. Oh, if you guys can get to, in 1.5 minutes before market open, if you guys can get to 100 likes, I'll sip on some whiskey. We'll start this session with some whiskey, and you're gonna get some smooth trading. Let's just say that. Stress-free, smooth trading. That's what you'll get on this trade. 100 likes before market open. Oh my gosh. See, pandas, why do I have to bribe you guys? You know, you guys are like children. Like, I have to bribe you just to brush your teeth. I have to bribe you just to eat your food. Now it's like, just to bribe you to scalp that like button. Like yesterday, I wanted you guys to get 300 likes. That was epic. You guys are awesome. And I lowered it out to 275. And then all of a sudden, you guys get 300. You guys already... I'm not even happy you guys did that, but thank you. Thank you. I'll be right back. 100 likes before the market open. Pandas keeps his promises. Market just opened. Today's whiskey is Kurayoshi. It's a much lighter whiskey, so we're gonna start with this. I don't know if I could do the hard stuff, like this super hard stuff right now. Thanks, Pandas, for the 100 likes. Bribing you. Here you guys go. Cheers, Pandas. Let's get that bamboo. All right, Pandas. Let's do it. Smooth and easy trading. Trap trade, overshoot to undershoot. And now we're on a 20 MA testing it. I'm chilling here. It does look like a strong uptrend, but look where we bounced off. Yesterday's low, the previous day's low here. Junk and panda style. H4 setup. Maybe a good trade to go long. Nothing like toothpaste, fresh toothpaste and whiskey. That should be like a cocktail. Call it the panda. I mean, we've got 4 pushes down here, as you can see. I can show you the 4 legs down, but really, you can just look at the indicator and notice we have 4 pushes down. H4 setup, a little tricky for me. I need a higher low because now we're beneath the 20 MA. I don't like, this is your signal bar too. It's engulfing bar. Pretty nice entry bar here. And I don't know, it just looks a little sideways to me. A little tricky in my opinion. Just scalp out. The H4 setup coming off the 20 MA on an uptrend. And yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. It just looked a little sideways going in and out of 20 MA. H4 setup, typically like it, but the main thing is we had this overshoot. That could have led to a reversal, strong reversal, but looks like we're looking for that new high here. New high created. Strong push up. Break a trend to new high. Let's see what happens here. I don't know. I still have bearish bias, pandas. That's not just because I'm a panda. It's because we had such a strong bear day on the daily chart. I'm thinking follow through on this bar. But right now, we're like retraced this entire, like, you know, more than halfway in this bar. We'll see though, pandas. We'll see. It's kind of, I mean, I'm kind of surprised that we're up here, but let's let the price action play out. And what I'm looking for now is actually a reversal setup. Looking for a fail second entry long. Fail second entry long. Something like this, or even like this. So as long as the second entry doesn't go more than the previous pivot high, you know, that's what's most important for me. Or doesn't produce a scalp. We'll see. Has to also be at a good spot, like near the 20 MA, like slightly underneath the 20 MA. Like the ideal setup is this. So on the second push up here, now we're looking for a fail second entry long, and the ideal spot is like in this area right here, where you'll see the 20 EMA and it'll actually bounce off the 20 EMA. New high created. I mean, this looks quite bullish if you ask me. Like strong bull bars ending on their high, just creates a new high very easily. Almost no resistance. Okay, the second push up creates another high. That's typically what you expect, right? 2 legs up before the reversal. I might swing trade. I might swing trade this. Jesus is King just made 1800 NQ. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Congratulations, man. Jaden Saints asks, Panda, when I close my charts, all my trend lines and markers are removed. Do you know how to keep them there? Trend lines markers. Are you saving your charts when you close it? You have to save it. Otherwise, it won't retain. Kid Poker says, been down too many days in a row. I know the feeling. I really do. I've had a pretty rough last couple weeks. What a push up, though. I mean, this could just be an uptrend day today. Bull trend. A lot of you guys think so. Today might just be a bull trend day today. I mean, I have a premise, but I mean, at a certain point, you got to realize you're just wrong. Your premise is wrong, and you got to move on. Switch your premise. We're still so close to open. I think we can have an opening reversal, but this looks very bullish to me. Like the angle that it's going up at, the reaction off the 20 MA, H4 setup, you know, a really nice setup. We got spike and channel currently forming here. Spike, channel. Multiple bull bars in a row. You see how strong these bull bars are? See how many bull bars in a row we have? This looks very bullish. Richard Harris is back. Good morning, welcome back. Pandas. We got our 2 legs up. Let's see if we get a reversal, though. I'll be very tempted to take a failed second entry long in this area. I'll be very tempted to take that. I will probably take it and hold it for a swing trade. Looking for an opening reversal, possibly a really big trade. But I will take it with just maybe 1 contract, maybe 2 contracts, and try to swing. This uptrend could be so strong that I might be a fool looking for a reversal here. In fact, this is about to trap out, and it looks so bullish. Like, it almost feels like this is going to even scalp out pretty easily here. But I'm going to set on my pause. I'm not taking that. It's way too far away from 20 MA, right? There's no setup here for me. Even though this is a trap, right? It feels like entry short. It's happens already after break of trend to new high, and it's far away from 20 MA. If it works out, it works out. But to me, that's like a false positive. False positive as in it works, but it's false. Like, it doesn't mean it's a good setup. Nice pop. It kind of pushes up, kind of like has this like spasm. It gives you a nice scalp right there. Too hard for me to take, in my opinion. We're just on a rocket ship right now. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Don't get any setup that I'm interested in at the moment. I mean, I could change my premise to long, being bullish, but even so, I don't have a setup for that either. Second entry long. The 20 or the 5-minute chart and the 10,000 tick chart are at the 240 SMA currently. By the way, if you want to know what time frame I'm looking at, you can look at the top right of your screen. 5-minute chart as well. We're at the 240 SMA. 3 strong bull bars in a row. Looks like. I mean, it's not done yet, but Looks like it's forming. Huh. Crazy. I don't know. I mean, what am I gonna do? Just buy? Just buy anywhere? Buy here? Buy there? I don't know. Just buy. I mean, obviously traders are doing that, but I'm not doing it. You need some sort of consolidation, and this might have been it. H4 setup. Just keeps going up. I have no entries. Very frustrating. I wish says Murphy's Law says that if I buy now, I will lose. I mean, this looks very strong, bullish, and I don't know. Am I looking for a reversal now? Just looks so bullish. Just very, very hard to say. You know the saying, you know, you in the market you go up a flight of stairs, but when you go down an elevator or something like that. You know, when you go up, it's like an escalator, but when you go down, it's an elevator. You know, for some reason, this looks like the opposite. It's like we went down a flight of stairs, slowly grinding up, and then we're in an elevator going up. Feels weird. Like, the move up is stronger than the move down. It's incredible. 4 pushes up. L4 setup here, forming. But, I mean, this is so bullish. Like, you cannot go short against a small pullback bull trend like this. You just cannot go short here. If anything, your chances are better just to go long anywhere. And even if it does kind of go down, you know, you'll consider it as a small pullback. And you try to come out break even at some point. Small pullback bull trend, I don't touch it. The market is in breakout mode right now. And it's just continuing this rocket ship up. When will it end? Who knows? Who knows when it'll end? We're almost at the previous day's close, which is amazing. Right? We basically reversed everything that happened yesterday in the first 15 minutes of trade. Like all that work yesterday just to bring us down. This is the previous day's close. In a sense, like an area that I wouldn't want to reverse will be on the 10,000 tick chart. You'll see it here. And I'll either consider this or this spot here, but I'll probably consider this spot here because that's where the trap is. When we get to this area, this could be a supply zone where we hit a lot of supply and then we'll come back down. Like basically they want to retrace this breakdown area. It's incredible rocket ship up. I mean, I'm bullish, I guess. Are you guys bullish? What's your bias right now? What do you guys think? You guys bullish, bearish, rangish? If you're bullish, you're looking for a second entry long here. Right after an L4 setup. Woo! I mean, is this exhaustion? Who knows? I mean, this looks so strong. I almost don't even want to take a reversal setup if it does even happen in this area. But I'll be tempted, that's for sure. Hand sitting a bias? I don't know what hands are. I only have paws. Second entry long, pandas. Floating in midair. Super strong uptrend. Do you want to take it? This is a second entry long you want to take. Super strong uptrend. We're just too far away from 20 MA, really. If you get a nice signal bar off the 20 MA, I mean, that's where you get tempted. That is what, but also notice we have a break of trend to new high. But this new high was a spiking channel, maybe looking for a new high on itself, on its own. Just, yeah, I can't take that long. The risk is not too bad, though. Risk is about 3 points, not even 3 points. You can maybe take that trade purely on the fact the risk was so small and you have strong momentum going up. I will stick to the plan and just wait till it actually gets close to a key area, which is the 20 MA here. But plus doji bar, I mean, you could go long here. Trap might trigger, but so far above the 20 MA. And the trend is so strong, like I don't even think this will be a true reversal. I have no idea. I mean, it is above the 20 MA. It's not a reversal I like to take. Nah, no. The you know, the 20 MA is pointing upwards. Yeah, even that trigger is not one I would consider. I mean, we're just clearly in the uptrend right now.
10,000 tick trap.
Second entry long. A, B, C. That scalps out. Absolutely incredible. Gives you the scalp. Maybe looking for a new high at this point. Spike channel. Break of trend. Looking for a new high. Such a strong move up. Unfortunately, no good entries for me, and even that one is not one I like. The thing about the second entry is people don't realize, maybe not have recognized, but you want it to happen off of support. Like, you want the second entries to happen off support. You want traps to bounce off resistances or supports. You know, you want these things to happen at these key areas. And right now, the clearest support is a 20 MA. And taking this second entry long, the main reason why I would even consider it is because the trend is so strong and the risk is small. So I would have considered it, but you have a bad signal bar, right? Just a confusing signal bar. Plus, you're not really on a support. The reason why that's important is because this could have easily triggered and came down to support, because support areas act as like magnets oftentimes. So, you know, that timing has to be perfect. That's the hard part about second entries, is that you have to time it perfectly. Like, if you do this and this comes down, like you're just one entry too early, and that gets you. And sometimes it'll go its way after it touches the 20 MA. So it's just like you know, it's better just to wait, because, you know, it was hard to tell really if we're going to come back down to 20 MA here. Find your love here. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you guys don't need to go to that website to find your love. Was your signal bar way more bullish? I mean, I did reload my historical recently. I'll do it again, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Kyle Lubbers up 273. Congrats. But the day just started. I'm just kidding. If you're done, you're done. Don't, you know, if you feel like you're done, just get out. Just enjoy your day. Actually makes that new high. We come back down to the 20 MA. Yeah, the bar didn't change at all. Now we're actually off the 20 MA, making a higher low setup. You could consider going long here or the higher low, but after a break of trend, a new high already created, I'm not interested in going long right now. Even though this is a super strong uptrend, it's just, let's just say I've been burned just too many times, and all those burns, just makes me even more conservative in a sense. So if you want to take a risk, you can go long on this higher low, but not I. Brett Jensen said, is this your ES MES 2000? Yep, this is an ES 2000 tick chart. MES and ES are completely different instruments, so your 2000 tick chart on the MES will look entirely different than the 2000 tick chart on the ES. Still a higher low setup. Starting to go a little bit sideways here, some consolidation. Chewy said, just passed my 50K Apex account this morning, just need 2 more trading days. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. Hey, the quicker you finish your eval, the more time you have to gain enough money for your payout, and to reach a certain payout amount. Let's say you have a 50K account, you need at least $2,500 in there. So, yeah, $2,500. And, if you guys don't know, there's a special Apex bonus going on right now. If you use code BBM90, not only do you get 90% off of your evaluation, but you get 20% bonus on the payouts from those evaluations if you can turn them to PA accounts. So if you want more information, you can just go to the pinned message and there's a link there. But BBM90, it's a gift that keeps on giving. Apex. We're just chilling right now. Just chilling. It's one leg down. Let me ask you, pandas, what would you guys do? Are you guys looking for a second entry long here? You already have to make your decision here. If you make your decision right when the entry comes, the setup comes, it's too late. If you see the setup happen, A, B, C, would you go long here for a second entry long? Or would you go A, B, C, second entry long, looking for that failure instead? Which one would you do? Like for like if you're trading like these second entries, like you're like kind of like ready to pounce, and you have to be ready for the setup. And so when you see the setup, you've already made up in your mind that you're gonna do it, and that you're gonna be convicted enough to hold through the entire trade, and already have a plan B, if it doesn't work out. And that's kind of what you should be doing. Trap may trigger on the 5-minute chart here. I mean, it is so bullish. Absolutely incredible. Starting to consolidate a little bit here. Failed breakdown. Popping up back to the top of the trading range. Trading range indicator working nicely here. Doesn't even give us the second entry or the second pullback to give us a second entry. Gives us a micro double bottom instead. Let's see if it actually triggers the second pullback here. Second entry long. Would you guys take this? A, B, C. Second entry long. Terrible signal bar currently. A little far away from 20 MA. But it may trigger also the trap on the 5-minute chart. What should we do? What to do, what to do. Second entry long forming here. See how it's like doesn't really touch the 20 MA? That could either show signs of strength or maybe even signs of weakness. The fact that it can do both right now to me, it's just I'm just sitting on my paws. It's a higher low second entry long. Terrible signal bar. This is your signal bar. It is in an uptrend. Trap may trigger on the 5-minute chart. I don't know what it is about this move up, but it seems just very strong. I mean, it's just very little bear bars. The bull bars are very strong, ending near their highs with follow through. It just seems very bullish to me. I don't know. Something about this uptrend, it does seem very bullish. Which makes it feel like it might not reverse. So like, I almost should just buy anything long at this point, but inside bar created. To me, the breakout trend new high is already created, but it's an uptrend, so you don't necessarily, it might not mean as much. Let me see if I can get a wire channel here. Uh-huh. I see. I see. Interesting. Bouncing off of that. Trap does trigger on the 5-minute chart. I don't know, pandas. Trap triggers right off the 20 MA. Man, that was quick. I was still deciding what's gonna happen, but that trap triggers and scalps you out immediately. Coming off the 20 MA. Yeah, I don't know. That would have been hard for me to enter in. And happens immediately. Like almost instantly. This is tough. I'm trapped out right now. I want to enter long, but I just don't like any of the setups. Like I don't like this setup. Even this setup, we already broke trend, make new high. And yeah, I wasn't expecting a trap to trigger like this. Plus we started going sideways a little bit, but we could be breaking out now and continue the original trend, which is the uptrend. By the way, I drew this channel here from this pivot low, hitting these pivots. Interesting. I mean, another thing is that the 5-minute chart is so far away from the 20 MA. Like, you're thinking we're going to come back down to the 20 MA sooner or later. But it doesn't have to be sooner. It could be way later. But, man, it's hard to keep going long here this far away from 20 MA, in my opinion. Trading range, breakout. Boy, oh boy. I mean, what a move up. It's going to be really hard just to reverse this on a dime. We did break this channel now, in my opinion. Zero trades today. Unfortunately, even though it's a super strong uptrend, I need my entry. I need my setup. And I'm not getting it. AB says, does anybody know if your profit target multiplies when you trade multiple accounts, or does it stay at the target of one account? I think you may be confused. Yeah, it trades just every single account separately. The trade copier literally copies your trades. So like your order entries, like if you place like a stop limit order, it'll copy that across all your accounts, and it will trade every single account individually. Going a little bit sideways now. In no way am I saying this is reversing, but in no way am I even looking for a reversal at this point. But man, this is tough. I mean, the momentum could still be going up. What to do. Just watching. Pandas, let me ask you guys. If you had a trader's New Year's resolution, what would it be? Like this year, you're going to say, no matter what, I'm going to just practice this one or two things, and I'm going to just focus on that, and I'm going to get better at doing this. If you were to make a New Year's resolution as a trader, what would it be? What would you try to improve on the most? Personally, for me, like I want to get better at trading trading ranges. Like it's one of my biggest weaknesses, and that kind of causes more pain on other things because I just get so frustrated. Trading ranges, it leads me to lose my sense of trading, like, and price action in other areas. And so it's just like, you know, once you weaken one area, you're kind of weakened in all your areas. So kind of sucks. Let's see what you guys are saying. It says, Jaden Saints, make more money. That is an excellent goal to have. Bill 7 says, cut losses. Roberto, patience. John Amos says, try and stay in trades longer. Interesting. Okay. Peter Cho, resolution self-control. Kevin Mack, FOMO. John Q, to stay at Daryl's ranch Airbnb. Let me know how that goes. We make a new high, pandas. We break the trend, make a new high here. Just incredible grind up here right now. And no entries. I don't have a second entry there. I'm just watching this. I'm trapped out. Might as well do nothing. Market might as well be doing nothing right now. Christian says, this year I'm not going to get in early. Carrie says, discipline. Madman, FOMO. Casey, I want to have a 100% win rate. You might only make one trade in the entire year then. Make one trade, win it, don't trade the rest of the year, then you reach your goal. Brandon Cart says, better stops. Okay. Only trade setups, not feelings. That's a really good one. It's a really good one. I think it's really good people recognize that that's what oftentimes people do, especially when you go on tilt. And sometimes going on feelings is one of the best things you can do, but it's also the worst. Like you live by the feelings, you die by the feeling. Aaron Corson, I want to get like a solid setup to go to. Okay. Chewing mental game is everyone's weakness. Cuts, toop, kadu. Patience and trusting the system. Look at this move up, pandas. Absolutely incredible. It's just impossible. I can't enter it. I can't enter this setup. I can't enter this trend. Just buy anywhere you can make money, essentially, but incredible move up. Amazing that on the daily chart we had this nice trap, and now it's reversing very nicely, and it's an incredible reversal. No follow through whatsoever. Wow. I was not expecting that. I'll tell you that much. All right. Glenn Paul, hold trade till target. Mike A, control fear, take the trade when I see it, not watch it go without me, pull the trigger when it happens. This could be one case scenario for that. Hugh says, I need to get better at revenge trading. I'll have really long win streaks and then blow it all revenge trading after a loss. Exactly. How many of you guys have experienced that? Rhetorical question, but really, you know, you do well for 2 weeks and then it's just that one day, boy oh boy, it just takes you out. It takes all your profits away. That one day, reversing 2 weeks of gains. If you could prevent that one day from happening, you guys would be way better off probably. Casey says, figure out how to get more points out of a trade. Swing trading. Placing the trade as soon as I see a setup instead of second guessing, hesitating. All right. Trading psychology. Jeff. Draw a little self-control. No revenge trading. Yes, that's a big one, huh? Are we getting a second entry long here? Do I even like it at this point? Second entry long is gone. Right, the moment we broke above this pivot, the count resets, so we don't have that second pullback. Do not move the stop loss. Vladimir says this never happen to him. Ever. Blackbird says, is it good to follow tick chart or time frame? Depends on your, it's a personal preference, but tick chart I just find it to be more consistent across all time, across the entire day. That's why I like it. I like to have the chart. You know, the 5 minute chart. I can only really keep up the regular trading hours. The off stream or extended trading hours, the volume is way too low. Price action is not even good on the 5 minute. Should I just go long, pandas? I don't understand. We're about to break the previous day's high. Basically create a failed trap here, and then this could reverse strongly. Or we might get 4 pushes down. Might come back up to 20 EMA here. This is a demand zone. Let's break out. Wow. Was not expecting a move like this. Such a strong move. Unfortunately, no setups really for me. At the end, that H4 ends up being probably the best, most powerful setup the entire day. Could have a nice runner the entire time here. Incredible. Wow. Was not expecting this. Revenge Trader Anonymous. Should we create a group? Revenge Traders Unite. Jada Saints asks, Panda, what do you do while you trade off stream? I mean, I'm like glancing at the charts most of the time. If I see a trend start to form, then I pay a little more close attention. But Revengers Unite. Or Assemble, is it? Avengers Assemble? No, is it? Revenge Traders Assemble. Revengers Assemble. That's what we're trying to do. Yeah, I usually have like YouTube up or a movie. If I'm like really just sitting at my, so I can like pass time. Maybe play like a game or something while I just wait for a setup. Eventually, the 5 minute chart needs to come back to the 20 EMA. This is incredible. Really incredible move. Very, very rare something like this happens. But it's happening, so... DX. We can invite Michael Chin to do a snap and half of your balance is gone. I don't think Michael Chin needs to do that. I can do that myself. Casey says, Panda, how are you able to be so patient? I often struggle with this and always feel the need to enter after waiting too long. Let me just tell you this right now. It's because I've been burned way too many times. You see this right now and you're just like, wow, like I should have just entered anywhere. But if you think about it, most days are not like this. And if you have that mentality, then you have to do that every single day. And if you do that every single day, you will lose money. And so, in my opinion, this is like one of the rare days. I don't mind missing these rare days where it keeps going up like this or it keeps going down. And if I don't get any entries, it is what it is. That's just simple as that. So, for me, it's just like you have to consider the big picture. There's too many false positives. This is a false positive to say like, okay, I'm just gonna go, like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go long here? Are you gonna go long here? Are you gonna go long here? Are you gonna just go long here? Are you gonna go long here? So if you don't have a setup, it's just like, where would you go long that you would do that 10 out of 10 times? And for me, it's just like I don't have that here, and so I'm just letting this go without me, and we'll just we'll eventually find a trade, and if not, then we just wait for tomorrow. We'll find a good trade tomorrow. Like, in my opinion, I can make $1,000 in a day. So it's like, what is the big loss if I, don't trade for one day? Casey says, "Is it because I'm setting myself a daily goal to hit?" So I always mention, like, I never have a daily goal. I mention the $100 on average per day just so for the math to work out, and that is not a bad kind of I guess I don't know if it's like a goal really, but really it's not a bad like litmus test really for yourself if you're profitable. If you can't make like $100 per day trading the emini, then you might not be profitable yet. And the thing is, it's like when I say a day on average, I'm not saying every single day you need to make $100. What I'm saying is over time, if you can keep your average $100 a day, then that means you're most likely profitable. That does mean you're profitable. And I think for me, I often say I don't have a daily goal. I don't have a daily goal. My goal every day is to trade good setups. That's my only goal. And if none come my way, then that's it. That's it. Like, you can only take what the market gives you, and the market just goes in a rocket ship like this without giving any entries, and it is what it is. And I just miss out. But for me, it's if you stick to the plan and only trade good setups, then you're increasing your chances of profitability by tenfold, in my opinion. John Q says my limit is 3 resets a day. Why 3? Just go infinite. But honestly, you don't even reset it at this point. You just buy new, like the 100K account. I think it's cheaper if you buy it at 90% off than just resetting it. So like you're at a place now where you basically it's better just to start a new eval than to reset it, and that's kind of the nice thing about the 90% off, because you can just purchase so many accounts. I believe there's a 20 account limit, but it's different. Casey says, how do you determine, like, some days you're like always in long or always in short? To me, it's like when you look at the 5-minute chart, typically you can tell what kind of day it is by the first couple candles. But at the same time, we have a huge gap here, and also far away from 20 May. So in my mind, I'm just like, even though this is a strong move up, we can easily come back down. So it just becomes a game of probability. Most likely this wouldn't have happened, but it's happening. The unlikely scenario is happening, and so I'm just letting it happen without me. It's fine. I don't mind the unlikely scenario happening. Like, if I were to trade the unlikely scenarios, then what I would be trading are big swing trades that when it does happen, I will make a killing. But when it doesn't happen, it'll happen more often than not, or I will lose more often than not. So I might not lose too much, but I'll lose a lot. Like, I'll lose many times. So the trade-off is there, right? That's a trade-off. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Alex says every single account is cheaper than resetting. I don't think the 300K account is. Is 300K account cheaper than resetting it? I don't think so. Is it? Dylan says he has 20 PA accounts. That's amazing. In a sense, you gotta be agnostic to it. If you're really scared to trade all 20, then trade 10 at a time. Trade 10 one day, trade 10 the next day. The whole point of the trade copier is to be agnostic to how many accounts you have. I could have, 2 accounts. I could have 1 account, or I could have 20 accounts. To me, it's like it'd be better as if I didn't even know how many accounts I have. I just trade how I trade. Yes, you can trade with Tradeovate, I believe. I don't think they have as much support, but they you can definitely trade. I'm pretty sure you can trade. I think you can trade almost with any platform. Alex says 300 will be only around 70 bucks. Pandas, that's incredible. That means you can get funded 300k account and it'll be cheaper than resetting it. Wow. That's absolutely incredible. This is the time to do it. Now we're slowly grinding up. I mean, in my opinion, it's like most likely we're going to try to hit the previous day's high. And we may reverse off of it. I don't know. We're like going straight up to it in a breakout type fashion, so Glenn Paul is correct. If you do blow your account and create a new one thing you do have to do is make sure you cancel it if you don't want to get the renewal. If you do get a renewal, you also get a free reset, but I believe the renewals with this specific promo, it's nice because it's 90% off the first month, but it's 50% off the following month, so just be aware of that. Reset is free if you let it renew, and your account is blown. If you keep your account and you let the new renewal go, then the reset is free. What am I looking for here, Pandas? Am I looking for a second entry long? I don't even know if I can even take it at this point. Yep. If you didn't know, they give you a free reset if you blow your account and let it renew. Business Beyond says, does 9% off continue month to month? Nope, it's just the first month. It's 50% off the following months. Alright, there's a difference between renewal and reset. Renewal is the monthly payment that you have to pay for an eval. If your account is blown and your eval renews, then you get a free reset. They'll reset your account. Which is why the 80% off code, which was reoccurring, was a really good deal, because you're basically getting a free reset if you blow those accounts, and you can just basically attempt it, every month, right? You can attempt to pass the eval every month at 80% off, essentially. If you go to this article here at Apex, it explains the fact, or it'll explain to you the reset on the renewals. We got a second entry long coming off our trend line here now. And if you want to enter long on this uptrend, you can do it here, coming off. But now we're beneath the 20 MA. If you want to participate in this uptrend, this is a place to do it. If I were to enter this long, it would be breaking so many rules. Bad signal bar beneath the 20 MA. The only rule that will, two rules that will actually keep is the fact that it's coming off our trend line and it's an uptrend. We're still in Trap City here. Frank Angel says, yep, exactly. I had two 80% off. Intentionally blew them the day before the renewal, and they automatic reset yesterday. Yep, exactly. You know, that's the strategy. Astrid asks, when withdrawing money, 90% and 10% cut, is it per individual account or group account? It's individual account. But the thing is that you get to keep 100% of the first $25,000 on each account, which is incredible. We got a trap trade here triggering. I can't take the first trap here. I can't take the first reversal just because it's such a strong uptrend. I'm not looking for a reversal trade right now. But this is a reversal trade, and I'm going to skip it. It could make a killing, but I'm not really looking for a short trade. The trend is so strong. There's so many reversal setups already, or potential reversal setups, and they all got skipped over. So I don't know, like, if you guys are really keeping, you know, above higher low, second entry long. All right, first trade I'm gonna take higher low, second entry long, failed trap here. Looking for a new high uptrend. I don't like it. I still don't like it because I feel like we're just floating in midair, but it's so overextended. But this is the first decent trade. I'll take higher low, second entry long, coming off our trend line. Right, failed trap, right? It's a double trap trade. Let's see if we can get some bamboo here, if it does trigger. In this trade.
10,000 tick trap.
Looking for a scalp here. It looked pretty good, and now it doesn't look pretty good. It looks pretty bad. I wanted the higher low second entry long, thinking that was a better setup. This might punish me here. 3.5 points risk. I could skunk this trade at any moment. Just waiting. I want my target to be hit. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy money. Easy peasy, easy money. Let's go, baby. Higher low, second entry long, coming off our trend line and off the 20 MA. Better setup for me than this one here, and also double trap. So let's go, baby. Get that bamboo. And I could be done for today. You know, if you have multiple accounts, $100 per day, guess how much money I made today? $100. So with that one trade, I pay for all my reset, or not reset, I pay for all my PA fees, and that's all you need. So if I had 3 accounts, I technically made $300. Exactly. Exactly. But also, you can look at the top left of your screen. You can follow along. I've been trading this account with you guys for about a week now. And I'm up, you know, over $1,000 some dollars. Self-setter says first to third withdrawal will have limits, but on the next you can withdraw as much as you want. Exactly. Self-setter. That's correct. We have a nice move up here, and maybe potentially a trap trade here. The risk is actually quite large, and it will trigger pretty far away from the 20 MA at this point. It's a little bit tricky, but if you're very bullish, this is another setup you can take. I'm going to skip it, personally, but purely because the risk is quite large, right? You're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 points of risk. It's not too big, but I just don't like the setup really right now. I feel like it's hitting resistance here for some reason. This trap almost looks like it's about to scalp out. Had to hit the zeros here to scalp out with a perfect scalp. The 25s to be an absolute scalp. Such a strong uptrend. Like what a strong uptrend. I mean, it's just like fits beautifully in these channels right now, and it's just like I mean, sooner or later it'll probably convert into a trading range, what it might be trying to do right now. We're so close to breaking the previous day's high. It's insane. But I mean, look at the daily chart. It's just completely reverses this bar. This itself can turn to a trading range. So, I don't know. This could be a failed trap as well in reverse. Jeez. I don't know, pandas. Casey asks, can you explain how this is a second entry long? I thought the second entry long was earlier. It is a second entry long. Technically third entry long. A, B, C. Right, this is where you're thinking second entry long. But this is a higher low second entry long because it's just a chain of second entries. A, B, C, second entry long. If you start to count here, then it's a third entry. Right? But third entries, fourth entry, any entry beyond the second entry this is a chain of second entries. But here's a second entry long here coming off. Higher low, second entry long. Two-legged move. pushes up. Context is more important, really, if you think about it, in terms of second entries. Okay, says, if the second entry long would have been stopped, does that consider a second entry high or low still? No, most likely not, because if it got stopped out, then you made a new low, which is, you know. AB, do you know if you get 90% off for duration eval? Nope, it's only the first month. This specific eval, they actually want you to finish it quick, and also try to get a payout as quick as possible, because they have a 20% bonus payout on the February 1st to the 5th. So if you can get these accounts up to a certain point where you can request a payout at February 1st, then you get a 20% bonus, which is amazing. I mean, it's just like, why are they doing that? It's incredible. They're giving more money than they're making from you at that point. Absolutely incredible. So but the idea is that you're not trying to keep these accounts beyond the first month. If you want to keep the accounts for more than 1 month, then the Christmas special and also the Black Friday special, those promos were the ones that you should have snagged, because those are 80% off for the lifetime of the eval. And so if you blow the eval, you can just let it reset on the renewal and just try again. So to me, it's just it's a very nice deal. Got 4 pushes up here. It's getting untradeable in my opinion. I mean, only really had one setup in my opinion, the one that we took, and that's about it. Turtle's got 6 of them. I mean, that's good for you, because that means you have 6 accounts that you can trade. Make sure you guys scalp that like button if you're enjoying the content so far. We got that bamboo already today. And I used to make videos making $500 a day. It's funny because, you know, a lot of people thought that that was fake. But the truth is, now people are wondering, why can't you make $500 a day now? The truth is, I'm making way more than $500 a day. It's because I'm copying these accounts across multiple accounts, and so, or copying these trades across multiple accounts. So I'm actually making more than $500 a day now, which is funny because people were like, "Oh, we don't believe you're making $500 a day," but it's like, well, okay, let me do this, and now live I'm trading and I'm making more than $500 a day. Will you be taking the trap on the daily if we break the previous day's high? To me, too hard to tell. Right now, the daily chart is making a trading range, and this will be a 2-bar trading range. So we could go higher if we break the previous day's high, but at the same time, it could create a trading range, and I'm just not super confident. I'm not really confident in that, so I probably won't take. I probably won't really be trading, like, you know, very strongly, aggressively if we break this high. If it happens, it happens, but it's not for me. What trade copy do I use? I use Apex one. Donovan says, why do you copy across multiple accounts? All right, you know, I explained this many times already, but, you know, for those, we constantly get new viewers. So the reason why I copy my trades is because of the incredible amount of money you can make with very little risk. What I mean by that is I like to use 4 accounts because that's the easiest math. So 4 accounts times 250, because there's 250 trading days in a year, right? So that equals 1,000. Then you multiply that by average you make per day, and then you can get the total you can make per year annually. So let's say you make $100 a day, you multiply that by 1,000, then you make $100,000 a day, just making $100 a day on one account. So if you get more accounts, let's say if you get 10 accounts, then your multiplier is 10 times 250, which is 2,500. If you can make $100 a day and you multiply that by 2,500, you're making $250,000 a year. And your risk is what? You're not risking any of your own personal capital. The only risk you're really taking is paying the fees for the evaluations and the PA accounts. So, I mean, that's the only risk you're really taking. And that's an amazing risk reward, in my opinion. Like, there's no risk reward that good right now, like, that I can see as an opportunity. So Apex is giving you an opportunity of a lifetime. But the truth is, if you're not profitable, this will not work for you. If you're not a profitable trader, this will not work for you. So I highly recommend you first work on one eval, get good at one eval, become profitable on one PA account, prove your profitability for over a year. You know, I'm in year 3 right now trading, and so this is why I feel comfortable gaining a lot of accounts, because for me, if I can just gain a little bit every single day across multiple accounts, then that's more money I can make in my life doing anything else. And so, you know, that's why I copy my trades across multiple accounts. Now you wonder, like, why don't I just trade multiple contracts on one account? Because of risk, right? Because every account has a trailing threshold, and it turns to a static threshold, but every account has a threshold. And so if you can spread that risk across multiple accounts, you're increasing your threshold, but at the same time, you know, leveraging your trades. So this is why I highly recommend, if you're interested, use the coupon BBM90. You get 90% off, and you have this opportunity of a lifetime, in my opinion. Glenn Paul says, do I rotate my... Glenn Paul, you are a panda. You can ask this question at pre-market show. You see all my accounts. I don't really rotate. I just trade them all at once. I'm pretty agnostic to how many accounts I have, actually. I just trade them as is. I just trade it like one account. That's all it is. Logan Russell asks, is Bye Bye Money Chinese? Are pandas Chinese? I guess they are. Hugh says, I think your channel will blow up if you showed everyone how much you are really making. People like to see big flashy gains. Possibly, but the truth is the mental game. You know, for me, like I'm more focused on the long-term mental game. And I tried that, and it's very hard mentally, very difficult mentally. But one of the best decisions I made was actually making a pre-market show for my members. Because the reason why it's so hard mentally is because you're very vulnerable when it comes to trading. Like, you're showing all your mistakes. You're showing how much money you make. Like, you know, even asking the question, like, how much do you make a year to anyone? It's like, it's a very personal question. And what you're basically doing is showing that to everyone on YouTube, like the world to see. And you're opening yourself up to a lot of people who are not supportive of you. But since I've, like, made it so... Sorry, we have no setups. We have a second entry long here, but I'm not interested in the second entry long. It's just way too overextended. And I like to be green. I like the green color on my account right now. And this is not too decisive. I mean, we have a second entry long coming off the 20 May, but getting very choppy now, overlapping bars. Gonna let this go. But knowing that when I share all my account balances and all my option trades with people who I know are supportive of me, and they prove their support through, you know, basically by becoming pandas, you know, it's just $5 a month. I mean, it's not really the money. Like, the money is nothing to me. If really, that money does almost nothing for me. Like I said, it's like coffee money for me and Mrs. Panda. Like, we get coffee. We buy coffee with that. I tell Mrs. Panda, oh, we got a new member. Let's get some coffee today. And you know, so really the money is not what I'm doing it for. You know, it's $5 a month, but I'm doing it more for the mental game. Do pandas snore at night? What stock is this? Oh my. I remember there was a time where everyone who would join this channel would ask, what coin is this? At a certain point in time, I just started to troll them, because so many people were asking that question. This is a second entry long that might fail here. It's got a little too choppy for me to enter the second entry long here. Does a black eye get washed away when you bathe? How do you know the black is not the main color? Maybe the white washes away. I'm just a black bear instead of a polar bear. Am I a polar bear with eye makeup, or am I a black bear with clown makeup? Panda coin, no rug pull. Panda moon. This second entry long fails, and it traps. Bring it beneath this trend line now. Right, we had a trap fail here. Another high. This trap is maybe successful here. Starting to convert into a trading range a little bit. But tricky, right? Very tricky. Second entry long. Fails. Now we're beneath the 20 MA. We got an H4, L4 setup on the 5-minute chart. 4 pushes up. Could be a big reversal here. 10,000 tick chart just continues to grind up here. So 5-minute chart, also notice how far away we are from 20 MA. We most likely will come back to 20 MA. 99.9999% chance we'll touch the 20 MA sometime today. Sam Bankman Fried, whatever his name is. I'm sorry for anyone who actually was in FTX. I had a lot of friends trying to shill me on FTX, and I was like, no, I don't believe it. I don't understand it. Like, if they're guaranteeing you 7-8%, interest, like higher than the Fed, then to me, I'm just like, that means they're taking risky investments. There's no way they can make more than the Fed is guaranteeing if, unless they are making personal investments on their own. So to me, I was like, it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense why they're able to guarantee such a high interest when you stake your coins. For me, I was just like, it doesn't make sense. I'm not in. If I don't understand it, I don't do it. And ultimately, I was vindicated. Yeah, exactly. Ponzi, or it can be Ponzi. I mean, the same thing. But who cares about crypto? I mean, if you want to talk about making money, it's all about prop firms with a little risk that you take. It's a prop firms right now, multiple accounts. There is no better opportunity right now. This is the next opportunity. And I think sooner or later this is going to blow up even greater. Like right now we're getting in early, but this is going to blow up even greater. I think personally. Like people are going to start finding it, like it's getting more and more popular. Who cares about, crypto? I mean, this opportunity has been here and will stick around for a long time.
$10,000 tick trap.
Killian says crypto's a scam. Okay, I don't think crypto is a scam. The technology is there. I think most people who shill coins are scammers. But I don't think crypto itself is a scam. But definitely people have taken advantage of the fact that it's unregulated. And the second thing is that the price can be highly manipulated, for coins that have very low liquidity. So like all those altcoins, the liquidity is so small that you can have one user affect the price. And there's a lot of people who rug pull, and basically it was like it's scary, it's sad, but it's like basically a lot of people, that's why the SEC was created, so this can't happen with stocks. But basically it's like people who want to take advantage of other people, they create a lot of these coins, and and they pumped up the price and they took it out, and it's like basically they were able to pump and dump themselves. You know, instead of creating an entire equity and, you know, having shareholders and a corporation, they literally could just do it out of thin air, and a lot of people got burned from that. And I just, you know, but when you have something like Bitcoin, I don't think Bitcoin is a scam. You know, I don't think blockchain technology is a scam. In fact, because of blockchain, they're able to do stuff like that, where they're able to rug pull and whatnot. But you need to, the only way Bitcoin really works is if you have mass adoption. Any way that crypto works, you need mass adoption. You can't have any altcoin, in my opinion, is just too risky. But at the same time, it's like, who's saying that Bitcoin is going to be, you know, the major crypto? Like, it may not be tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know. Like, it's really unreliable. I guess you can say that with anything, but in my opinion, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm interested in crypto sooner or later, but not right now. I'm more interested in, like, in physical stuff, in assets. I'd rather have physical assets than a digital asset, especially if we're gonna go into recession. Like, I want physical stuff. I want to be able to obtain physical things that have value. Maybe not worth, not like money worth, but I want things that have value, right? There's a difference, right? Like, houses have value. Even if a house was $1, right, it still has value because it gives you a place to live. It gives you shelter, right? There's a difference between value and worth. And so, to me, I want things with value. And whatever money I can obtain in, you know, when money is cheap, if you can grow your value, then you're putting yourself in a very good spot. Is there any platform for crypto? Actually, I don't know. I never looked into it. Maybe. Who cares about crypto, man? When you have something leveraged like the emini, it's like you don't even need crypto to really make money. Like, to be honest, the emini is leveraged enough for me. This thing is incredible. Like, the amount of money you can make off the emini, and it's available to anyone at, like, right now, like less than $20. You can trade emini contracts. That's incredible. 90% off. Like, what kind of opportunity is this? Market is just grinding up. Not really interested in going long here at all. Not really interested in going long at the break of this high either. Just because I feel like we can be in a huge trading range. Huge trading range. One more trading day in the year, pandas. Tomorrow is the last day of 2022. Absolutely incredible. Casey, what does your win rate have to be? 2 points to be profitable? It really depends on your risk. Well, let's say you take an average of about 4-point risk, then it has to be, I believe 75%. Is that math right? I'm not sure. Let's say if you win 1, if you lose 2, or if you lose 1, it'll take you 2 trades to come up break even. So 66%. You need to be 66% win rate, greater than 66% win rate. Farhan says, how do you copy trades on all accounts? Get the trade copier from Apex. Anchor asks, how much money in the account to trade 3 contracts of emini? So it really depends. If you're doing prop firms, you can go as small as a 25K account, which makes virtually like, I don't know, it's like less than $20 to create that account. But if you want to trade your own personal money, you need $500 per emini contract, and that is like borderline. For personally, or not personally, but a good rule of thumb is for every emini, if you want to be conservative, you need to have, for every 1 contract, you should have $10,000 in your account. So that's the amount of margin you should have. And the way that works is because of the math, right? You're predicting that you're going to lose about $200 on every trade, which is about 4 points. That means, you're risking about 2% of your account with one contract. And so every contract needs about $10,000. Now you can be more aggressive, and you can risk about 4% on every trade, and that's $5,000 for every contract. So about $5,000 to $10,000. I don't mind having $5,000 per contract. That's kind of like my comfortability. But yeah. Chris asks, what kind of money would a Type 2 civilization use? I don't know. Just watch Avatar. Whatever currency they use at Avatar. This is grinding. I don't have any setups here. I'm just watching this. Nothing entices me here. Not even a long trade at this point. It's so grindy. It's so moving. It's moving so slowly up. We already have a break of trend. But again, these break of trends and new highs, they don't mean much on strong trends. They mean a lot more if we get a break of trend to new low, then you're thinking resumption of original trend. That is, it means a lot more going that way than this way. But it does mean something going this way. Just got to be careful. Basically creates these wedges. Bunch of wedges. All day stream tomorrow, pandas. Should I do it? Last trading day of the year. All day trading stream. All day trading stream just for the pandas? 24-hour stream. Man, do you want to sit at your computer for 24 hours? All right, pandas. Market's dead. I'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early. 9 o'clock for the pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. And stick to the plan, pandas. And as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.